couple of things at the top here. We're going to be playing some American Truck Simulator, and I just noticed looking over at my stream preview that it looks like the setting on, I need to change something on OBS over here. And that is going to be, if I go to Game Capture 2, I need to set this so that it is all the way on one side, so bear with me for just one moment here. Just something I missed while I was setting things up. That looks good. Okay, so back into the game now. So, I wanted to play some American Truck Simulator because the Missouri DLC just came out. And, of course, the Cruising Missouri event is also live. You will see the game up in, I'm not sure if I'm pointing the right direction, but it's the other way. It's the top right corner of the screen. When we're in this mode. The reason I set this, there's a couple of reasons I set this up, because I wanted to talk about a couple of things at the head here before we get started. First, the face cam. You'll notice the quality is not the best. It's also still very great because the overhead light is reflecting off my top of my headset, as among other things. Plus, I have this light in front of me, but that doesn't mean doesn't mean nothing for the exposure of the camera, which if I can find, yeah, I know. Give me a moment. Unfortunately, I didn't completely finish all the behind the scenes stuff, but we can futz around with this. If we go to the webcam settings, I turned down the yeah, see, the brightness went back up. That's why. Let's turn down the brightness a little bit. Yeah, that's better. I got it down just under 100 now. That's a little better. Okay, so now you can see me a little bit better. Hello, hi. So a couple of things. I had to pull out my backup webcam. Usually I use my GoPro, which is over here behind me. Usually I use this, but I don't even know if you can see that. But yeah, you can even see it. But usually I use the GoPro, but for some reason GoPro webcam has just been acting strange for some reason. Whenever I had OBS up, as soon as I tried to add it, it would do one of two things. One, the connection just wouldn't work at all. It would never activate into live webcam mode. Or two, if it did connect, as soon as I tried to add it as a source in OBS, as soon as it tried to load that in as a source, my entire computer would just freeze. To the point where I couldn't even use the power button. I would have to go down, I would have to get down on the floor, reach behind it, and turn the power supply off to shut the computer off. Which is not a good thing because you can lose data on your drives from that. Although I don't know if SSDs suffer from that the way hard drives did. But anyway, so because of that, I just decided, screw it. I'm going to pull out the old trusty C720, which is what we're using right now. Eventually, I might look for a little bit better replacement, but because of that, the resolution, of course, of the face cam is 720, where everything else is 1080. The other reason I wanted this view setup is because I want to do something a little different with this stream. I was able to pick up a booster box here of Pokemon's new set, Journey Together, Scarlet and Violet Journey Together. I pre-ordered this through TCG Player. I really like them. They're really good. So there's 36 packs in here, plus the bonus illustration rare card. I will say, as I do open these TCG live codes, I'm going to use them, so I'm not going to be showing them. But throughout the stream, I might randomly, whenever I need to take like a rest stop break or something like that, I might just randomly pop a pack out of this box and open it. So just thought I'd put that out there. Also, I do have some top loaders here from CardGuard if I need them for any of the better cards. But anyway, That's not the main focus. I just wanted to point out that I might be opening packs out of this box throughout the stream. So it's going to be here. You could tell it's factory sealed. This is a brand new box. So it hasn't been messed with or anything. But the reason I bought this set is because I was interested in some of the cards, specifically the Lily card. The Lily's Clefairy card looks amazing, especially the alt rare, which is the chase for me. But anyway, with all that out of the way, so just be warned, I might go back and forth. Like I said, if I have to take a rest stop break or something, which we don't need. Looking at my screen, we don't need one now. But if I ever need to take a stop anywhere, or whatever, I might pop a pack out of this box and open it. Anyway, with that being said, let's get into it. If we hit this button here, it should take us over to the main screen where we can get started. I have my iPad next to me. You'll have to bear with me. It's being used as both a switcher and a dashboard right now because my laptop, which I usually run macro deck off of, the SSD in there started acting up at one point and became completely unreadable. I don't know why, but it was a WD 1 terabyte SSD or 2 terabyte. It just, nothing would read it. Even plugged into a different computer externally, would not read. And so I had to buy a whole new drive and reinstall and install a whole new installation of Windows. Luckily, there's nothing like really important on there that I had to worry about. But it means I have to set up macro deck from scratch. So, unfortunately. So we're taking out the Peterbilt 579 here, which I have done some modding with. I'm actually gonna use my mouse. I can Google more smoothly with it. But this is how I have it set up right now. You'll see if you're close to a building, when the camera hits the building, it goes whoop and it zooms in. You will see up in the top right corner of the screen, I have it capturing my second display. There's a reason for that, which you'll see in just a moment here when we hop inside the truck. Again, it's the Peterbilt 579. If we go into the pause menu here, we go to Companies, Truck Manager. I have 3 different trucks. I have the Peterbilt 579, which I'm in right now. The Western Star 49X, which I know does have a slight bit more horsepower than the Peterbilt does, but the Peterbilt has more towing power, so there's that. And then I have the International LT, and you'll see these are being used by other drivers right now. If we go over here to Driver Manager, hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me just check. Yeah, the music of the game is quite loud. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me go into the settings real quick, because I thought I changed this, but let me turn the UI music volume. Let's turn that down. As I want it on, but I don't want it drowning me out. There, that's better. So back to company, we're going to go to Driver Manager this time. And I guess I've been playing the game for a little while. I've actually streamed it before. And yes, the other display is black right now. I don't think, actually I probably can, yes I can. That way you can see the rest of the screen. So you'll see here, we have a bunch of stats. I own 3 garages, 1 in Phoenix, 1 in Wichita, and I think the other one's in Montana somewhere, I want to say. We can just find out right here under Garage Manager. Yeah, it says Billings. It's Billings, Montana. Eventually, I'll put a driver there, but I would need to buy another truck first. Also, I keep looking down to my left over here. That's just because I want to make sure that everything's okay. Also, everything with the stream. Also, this camera has a very kind of low resolution, so it looks like. So it looks like it's going to be a little lower, of course. Now my head might be cut off if I sit up. But anyway, it has a lower... it's not as wide. The lens is not as wide. That's what I was trying to say. So, table view, map view, yeah. So you can go to the map view and you can actually see where the 3 garages are. If I go to my driver manager, you can do the same thing. It'll tell you that these 2, it looks like these 2 are actually in the garage right now. We can find that. If we go to the map view, it'll show us. That's me. All drivers. Oh, it's hold right click. Clark P is resting in Wichita right now, and oh, Patrick here is actually taking a job at the moment. He's headed to Oklahoma City. That's a good one, actually. Not too bad. So that'll be good money. Here you can see is Missouri. I haven't been into that state yet, which is probably why the roads aren't showing up. But we're going to be doing that because there's the Cruise in Missouri event is happening, and we're going to be dealing with that. I also do have a trailer. I'm not sure if one of them is. I'm not sure if one of them is being. No, neither one of. They're both in Wichita. Neither one of them is being used. It hasn't been used. I bought this big fuel tank trailer. You can take trailers and actually go to places and pick up cargo. I think it's kind of interesting. I don't think we're going to be doing that today because I don't think the event contracts allow that. But I do have a couple of trailers. I have the fuel trailer, and then I have this insulated cargo trailer, which matches my my truck. I gave it the same paint job. The fuel tank technically does too. It's just it's silver because of whatever. One other thing I'm going to mention is that we're going to be going into the job section here and external contracts to look at event contracts. One other thing I need to mention gameplay-wise is that I will be adhering to traffic laws, but I had the traffic infraction system turned off because specifically when it comes to speed, it's a little bit too sensitive for my liking. It doesn't allow you to go like more than 1 mile an hour over before it dings you, and that's kind of wrong because in most cases people do between the marked, the posted speed and like 3 or 4 over. But this game is really sensitive. If you're even like 2 over, it and you go by one of the NPC police cars you see around. At least I think there has to be a police car in the area, but whatever. If you're even like 2 over, it dings you for it. So that's one of the reasons I turn it off. But other than that, I mean, unless they changed, I don't think they did. Unless they changed the tolerances of it, but you know what, let me check the setting real quick. I don't think they did. I think it's just a toggle turn traffic infractions on or off. Minor difficulty traffic offense. It's just turn it on or off. There's no, it's just a toggle. Anyway, all that out of the way. Let's actually get into this now. Again, keep an eye out for the random pack openings. I do have to take the seal off the box first, but we'll get there when we get there. If we go external contracts, that's usually where the thing is, and it's the cargo market. If I go here, it's the cargo market or the freight market is where you would fill those things up. Why don't I have the cargo market? To access cargo market, you must have. Oh, okay. So if you have a trailer, you can do cargo, but I don't. Anyway. So we're looking for anything going to Missouri, but we also want to click. If we go over here, we click on Galveston, it'll target Galveston for outbound stuff. We are looking for. Oh, you know what? You know what? I actually have to go buy the Missouri DLC. I completely forgot. I'm an idiot. Justin, my friend Jay is gonna be on my case about that. Hold on. Where's Steam? Steam. Oh my goodness. Hold on. here's Missouri. I am just dumb. This also means I'm gonna have to restart the game, unfortunately. So, let me do this real quick. Here I am wondering why I can't see stuff, and I'm just a complete dum-dum. So let me, because it has to download it first, so we're gonna have to quit out of the game. So let me do. Hear me? You just won't be able to see what's going on. So we're going to quit out of the game. My phone is vibrating because I just made a purchase, and I'm getting receipt emails from a couple of different places here. So we're gonna do this. There we go. So now it's gonna download the DLC. So give me a few minutes. We'll be right back. I am completely just dumb. Okay, so we are coming back. It's asking me to connect a DLC to my account. Like the DLCs were connected to your World of Trucks account. That will do that whenever you download a DLC. Okay, so now we can do Missouri Vic contracts. Oh, good lord. While we're waiting for this to load, I did open up the booster box, and as confirmed, inside every booster box is a copy of the ENS Reshiram promo card there. It's a beautiful card. Obviously, you guys really can't see that because the camera's not the best quality, but it is a very nice card. And it does have a code card in it as well, but eventually that'll get sleeved and top loaded. Yeah, each of these has 10 additional cards. They put 36 packs in these now, which I think the previous booster box I had was Sun and Moon base, and I think it only had 32, but I could be wrong. Anyway, again, not the main focus, just something that's going to randomly happen. Game change detected. Yeah, that's fine. Just going to put me where I already was. Alright, so let's go to jobs. There it is. Cruising Missouri is active now. Now let's see if we can find what we want to find. So Galveston. MO. That's Missouri. Okay. Let's see here. Cars on a car trailer. Oh, that's not going to Missouri. This is going to Missouri. Joplin, Missouri, as a matter of fact. We are carrying flammable materials, so we do get a little extra for that. Remains 12 hours and 32 minutes on that. Trip time is 10 hours 53. We can take that. We can definitely take that. because I don't need fuel or anything because I stopped and got fuel and rest before on the last time I was playing this game. So now I'm going to re-enable the second display capture, and you'll see that the second display is the right-hand window. It is most at the right side of the truck, but at least I might have to change the settings a little bit to zoom in a little bit so you can kind of see what's going on. But for now, it's just going to stay like that. I'm going to switch over to my dashboard now.
Time to get the job done.
I don't know if you heard that. That is a modded voice I have on for that. Let me just double check again. I'm gonna turn that up just a little bit. I want that to be nice and audible. This is one of the things you got to do. You got to deal with mixing the volume properly. Okay. That visit service thing, by the way, there is no damage on my truck. Like I can show you if I go to F7, you'll see there is no damage on my truck at all. And for some reason that's there. I think it's bugged. I don't necessarily know how to get rid of it. I can't show the thing I normally want to show to track my speed because it thinks it's damaged. It's not. There's nothing wrong with it, so I don't understand. I don't understand why it's doing that. But moving on, let's get into gear here. I am using a manual shifter. F5. There we go. We're going straight on this. The steering camera is on, so whenever I turn the wheel, you'll see the camera turns. The other side is a left turn light. That's just lovely. I've always liked playing this game. It's quite relaxing. It's always a relaxing experience. Maybe over there.
Go straight on.
I may have to adjust the interior camera a little bit to center it better.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Down to second.
Turn left.
Lots of train tracks. Galveston Port. Alright. And you can see there's a little security gate here. You just pull right up to it, and it just raises right. And that was a stall. That is what happens when you don't
Get ready to turn
much
left.
like you're supposed to.
Turn
How long
left.
have you been playing this game, Zach? You go left to see. Okay, I'm going to downshift first.
Turn right.
Here. This area up here is where our trailer is.
This is where it ends.
This is where it ends. Okay, so there's our trailer. Before we do, I'm gonna hit. No, it's not F2. It's F3. No, it's not. It's not that either. It's F1. It's F1. We're gonna do vehicle adjustments. because everything reset basically. So we're gonna go seat position. Move that down a little. I think we're good. FOV doesn't really change. This changes the tilt. Yeah, in order to change the window, how much the window is visible, I'm gonna need to change the visible on the thing. The player just had a network error, so I hope. That's funny. The button is here for the 7 Days to Die integration, which is odd because it doesn't need to be on right now because I'm not playing that game. What? Are you kidding me? What happened? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that was weird that it set offline because we are still live. That's weird. I don't know if that was just a player on my end. That was odd. I was like, OBS, you're not actually doing this to me, are you? I'm only keeping that up so I can see a stream preview. Anyway, so I was working on moving the seat around. I think we're good on that. So yeah, I think that's just going to be how it's going to be. Moving it back a little bit helped. I like being able to see more of the wheel. Also, you will note I do have OBS says it's still streaming. OBS says I haven't lost anything. Yeah, OBS says I haven't lost any frames, so I don't know what's going on with Twitch on my laptop. What are we on? Oh, is this Justin? Oh, we're watching Justin at the moment. We're watching Jay at the moment. Hold on. Yeah, it says, I'm looking at it on my phone now on the Twitch app. And we're still live, so I don't know. I have no idea why my laptop won't work on my laptop. But anyway, I haven't done this in a while, so there is that. Let me go back here. I was going to, the buttons. So I was going to go down here. Horn. Regular horn is H. Oh, it's the air horn. The air horn I want on that. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Now. There's the regular horn. There's the I like that. Anyway, now we can resume. Now we can resume. First gear, please. Which side is that trailer? On this side or on the other side? It's on this side. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna try to do this without using the third-person camera, but we'll see how that goes. The mirrors are pretty good. Usually I can tell. But when I park it, when I park it later, I may have to use the third-person camera. There we go. And now I think the Y button. It's not set. Let's try this. I don't know why that ain't set. Oh, actually, hold on. I know why that isn't set. I know why that is. It's that because it's a button on my dashboard for it. Right.
All set. Let's go.
Alright, so now we throw this in. The first thing we can get started. Like I said, I'm all good on rest time and oops, something right there. I'm all good on rest and fuel right now. Like I said, I took care of both of those the last time I was playing.
Get
the
ready
game,
to
like I
turn
was doing
left.
when I was doing.
Turn left.
Slow roll the stop sign. There's no wheels here.
Turn right.
Also, the angle on the secondary camera gets a little weird depending on how far away it is.
Keep right. And then turn right.
I'm gonna stop. To open it. There's the railroad tracks here.
Turn right.
Come on. Now, when you have a load on, it's actually got more. That's F6, and you can see what the current job is. 37,588.
Go straight on.
Looks like we're gonna get on the 45 here.
Keep right. And then turn right. Turn right.
I'm gonna swing out wide. Now, something about these event contracts, funnily enough, it keeps you are speed locked to 65 miles an hour, although the speed limit is, no, it's up to 65. You are speed locked to 65 during the contract, so it sucks, but my laptop is having a hard time with Twitch for some reason. This is not moving contact. This definitely qualifies for me. That's weird. You know what it was doing? Yes, it was rolling down. Other than that, we're rocking 65. Like even if I go to the next one, it doesn't go faster than 65. It's locked at 65. So we'll keep it in fourth as it goes as we need it. And yeah, we'll just drive. Just drive along. So how's everybody doing? I know it's been a little while since
Keep left.
Those of you over on YouTube saw the series on Mist that I played last year. It was last June, and it is now April. So it's been that in a while is because I'm gonna end up having to, when I eventually do record that, I'm gonna have to do it in flat mode because the VR mode, this ribbon is just not optimized very well. They didn't do it very much post release. Yes, I know I'm spinning a little bit. You see, again, like I said, if you're more than like one, if you're over by more than like one, it doesn't like it. That's why I turn traffic infractions on because it's just too sensitive. Toleration. Riven, for whatever reason, they only released like 1 or 2 patches for it, and they haven't done anything with it since. And in my opinion, it's kind of sad because they did a good job on it. It's just they need to go about optimizing it a little bit, optimizing it post release. Just kind of abandon it. I know they have other projects.
Keep left.
So it's not like. Like I said, I can still play it. I just have to do it.
Keep right.
Flat mode. That's probably how we're gonna do it. I've done a couple test runs. So. 45 north towards Dallas, which is where I thought I was last, but the game put me in Galveston instead. Anyway, I have a good amount of money right now. I could go about buying another truck and setting it up in Billings. Maybe we'll do that later in the show. Maybe we'll sending this truck. Maybe we'll look for a job that goes to Montana so that we can go bring this truck to Billings. And we'll buy it because there are some new ones in the game.
Keep left.
There are some new trucks in the game. It's going to do that every exit, by the way. It's going to go keep left. It's just something that it does. It's about 7:30. I'm going to throw. Now I think find out. They're on now. Yep. Sorry. Had my hand off the wheel. That's the other reason traffic infractions are off. That right there. It's the only reason.
Keep left.
The only reason for that is because the game's telling us we can bypass this way station, which I like it when I don't actually. That's great. Green light, it says you can bypass this. But anyway, like I said, we don't need that right now. The reason I had to check if the headlights were on, my indicator on my app.
Keep left.
Yeah, the indicator on my app isn't on, unfortunately. But it is. Yeah, no, the indicators on my app aren't coming on, or my dashboard panel app. If I have to reconnect it to the game or whatever. Normally the indicator will be a return. I'll have to figure out how to reconnect that. At a later time, because I want to start stopping. We'll figure that out later. This is where I hate the speed lock because the speed limit right now is 75. But the external contracts has you speed lock to 65. The headlights, I wanted to make sure they were on. If adjusting those. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, that was nice. Just because I'm speed locked. It just got very dark because it is nighttime. I really do want to try to stream more often. I want to stream like every weekend, like Saturday, like the Saturday night stream. I want to kind of do other things. So yeah, I'm gonna try to keep that up. I apologize. My nose is just itchy right now. Rest area. Don't need it. Do not need it. Want it. Arrival is Saturday, 3 a.m. If we look at the job, it tells us when I want it there. Means, oh, it just says that's how long you have to do that. It doesn't say when it needs to be there. Just you have 12 hours and 8 minutes to get there. Okay. F5, there we go. Stay over here. So we're about to come on the highway. There's marijuana. That right window. Although that's maybe seeing the right side of the truck is appropriate. The inside of the truck is appropriate because that's what you'd see if you were actually in the driver's seat. What I really want to do sometime in the future is have like an ultra wide monitor in the center and have like two other monitors off to the sides of people so we can actually see them. So that would be. But for now, keep it as is. Did we take? I'm gonna say, did we take any damage from the trail? No, we actually didn't. When we had that bump, we actually didn't have any damage from the trail. Interesting. Oh, where's all these trucks coming from? I do play this game in VR every now and then too. This is not that. If it was, there'd be a warning in this room. They're on the in one of the panels to say, "Hey, this game's being played in VR."
Keep left.
I keep looking down at the Pokemon box. I love the picture of mine. Whoa. Pay attention to it. Pay attention to the road. I'm using a Logitech G920 wheel with the pedals, of course. The shifter I bought separately. It is the G shifter. It has a truck simulator handle mod installed on it. So instead of just the regular racing topper, it's got a handle that's got bigger graphics, and in this handle has extra switches on it for switching between sets of gears. So it plugs in via a separate USB, and then it also has a button on it for. That's supposed to be the button for the jake brake. gonna say I'll have to go in this one. I am going to have to go in this one station. That's unfortunate. So, was it there where I was supposed to go? Or is it coming up here? I may have missed it. I'm so sorry that I missed it because it was on the same exit as I apologize. That would be a violation for not going to the police station. But, it was coupled up with an exit to a truck stop and everything, so I didn't know exactly which one. So I didn't know where it was. So okay, why are you going so slow? Speed limit's 70. I'm still locked at 65. I'm going slower than that. Like, come on. I don't do this actually on the railroad, but I don't even drive a truck. I like to do this.
Keep left.
Spam it on that. I don't know why they use the air horn. Keeping left, we are. I don't know. It's not just don't say it. I already heard. 75 now. Where are we coming into? What's this city? Is this Dallas? I bet this is Dallas.
Keep left.
Keeping left. We just slammed into this wall. Because that thing with all the arrows, there's actually a barrier. There's actually a barrier there. There's no road to all passes through. Whoa. Stay on the track. Stay on the track. Why did I say track? This isn't a racing game. Don't ask me why I said that just now. I guess we're going back to the building.
Recomputing.
Okay, we're here at the listening. Vehicle's not in perfect state. Be more careful next time. It's not. Yes, it's bugged. It's bugged out. There's no damage. It's bugged. Actually, hold on, y'all. Let's stop freaking out. I need to check a setting. I need to check a setting in the keys and buttons. Truck cruise control, transmission, trailer. We want the interact button for the gallery. Enter or num enter. We're going to change that to the A button on my wheel, which is going to make things a little bit easier.
left.
Oh, look, it's a police church. And even though the models aren't labeled as what they are still made to look very similar. I don't think they really use like real logos or anything like that. McAllister. I think we're still in Texas.
Go straight on.
Although we had to go through a lot. We were down in Galveston, so we had to go through a lot of Texas. Oh, the speed limit's down to 50.
Go straight on.
Go, go. Yes. Played quite a bit of this with my buddy Jay. He always had issues with his shifter going into fourth. I think it kept getting stuck in third gear. Let me get some traffic here. Over so we have some space over there.
Keep left.
We'll get back.
Keep left.
Shut off there. See, since I can't see my speed, display is glitched out. That's the other reason I'm By the way, if I see any photo points or whatever, random road events can happen, like accidents causing construction and things like that. It's all at the default levels because everything's so everything's so. I want to make sure I have this right.
Keep left.
I'm looking down at my phone right now. I do still have it as live on my end, so if you guys are experiencing any sort of issues with it, just refresh the page, reload the browser. If you're using Google Chrome, you might have to clear the cache once in a while if you get frequent unlimited issues. That's something I can work on.
Go straight on.
Probably the next rest stop I see. Now, something else I noticed is that the time it counts in real time, not in game time. Yep. Doesn't have to be.
Go straight on.
So yes, I know I had the GPS up there in addition to the big one on the screen. The bigger one's easier for you guys to see. Put my hand off the wheel again. That's what happens. That's what happens when you take your hand off the wheel. Do not take your hands off the wheel. Thank you. Attention drivers, please keep your hands. That's not specific to any. In fact, that's I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. I'll stop right there. Take it.
Keep left.
Oh, next rest stop, 3 hours, 7 minutes. Next rest stop is 3 hours, 3 minutes. Okay. So when that time gets closer to 6 a.m., that's when at least it tells you on that screen. That's where it is. Once again, you have to bear with me with the face cam. Like I said, I'm having a hard time with my GoPro. Right? GoPro has not updated their webcam app a long time.
Keep left.
I don't know if it's just something between talking, something that's not talking properly between GoPro and webcam and OBS.
Keep left.
I just thought there was a lane there. The right pointing arrow should have told me. So, might be on that one. Might be. Look at that. Look at how fast that goes. And then he hits the gas. Oh! You do not have the right of way there, dude. You do not have the right of way. What in the world? It's getting right up there, right? Is there any damage to the trailer on that? 1% damage to the truck. That's it. I guess the load isn't damaged. Good. Two-lane road here. We've lost the divided highway that we were around.
Continue straight. And then turn left. Turn left.
Brakes. Let's hit that like Gateway, Miami. Oh, hey, Ron. We're
Go
at
straight on.
6 to 6. How about that? We started at 6 to 6. Photo marker.
Get ready to turn right.
Ah, we're going into Kansas. Kansas.
Turn right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Fellow trucker. Gas station. 60 actually. That's not usable.
Go straight on.
Red light, red light, red light. I'm just gonna keep both feet on the pedals. Normally I'd throw it in neutral. Still in second.
Go straight on.
I like to move and move in here. Here we go. Oh, it's literally right there. Oh, we're literally right there. Okay, so we'll go to a rest stop from there. We're literally right. I didn't know I was that close. Well, our first Missouri job completed. We're not quite in there yet. Yes, I know the speed limit's 55, but I'm about to turn off the road right here. So I'm the next one.
Get ready to turn left.
That's good because I actually need to take a break right around now to go get some dinner. So
Turn left.
no, why did you turn off? Go. It's better if you go ahead. I had a photo point up there too. Yes, we'll do some exploring a little bit. You gotta do it.
Get ready to turn left.
Some cross traffic does not stop.
Turn left.
I know we have to find a place to rest, but we're right here about to finish this job. Just a little bit so we can see that way. Second.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
We're stopped. There's a little shot of the outside of the truck with the trailer attached to it. Going. Where I come up to this gate. Open says me. There it is. Now, we have options here.
We are finished.
Ourselves. We're finished. Press A here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and park it for the extra points. Around back there, we can handle that. We can handle that easily. So this way, and our spot should be highlighted over there. The little marker. Yep, there it is. This is fairly easy because we can kind of go like this and come come up here and really get it nice and straightened out here. This is where I use the third-person camera, which I know is a little weird. Oh gosh, we're not anywhere near where we need to be. Hold on, we're gonna back this up. We're gonna back this up because we're not anywhere near where we need to be. We're gonna stop. First gear. Yes, I know I need to find a place to rest. Oh, actually, you know what I should have done? I should have gone like this. Just gonna do a little something like this. Because then we can go like this, and we can go hard over. Too fast. Okay, now I know I'm probably making it much harder than it needs to be, but okay, now we're in the proper position. I know there are other ways I could have just swung it around and it would have been fine. Nice and easy. I don't know why he wants me to put it in a cargo spot instead of over the gas tanks, but you know. The game picks spots randomly, so what can you do about it? Stop right there, we'll go back into here. This, you're gonna have products. Got everything, minimal damage. Excellent. Nice. Once I hit level 25, there's some stuff that can open. You can't see it in my thing right now, but this integrates with my Razer lighting, and if I had Armory Crate installed, it would do my computer case too, but you might be able to see it on my headset that my lights are flashing like, hey, you did a good job. So we got 46,448 for that. Not too bad. Alright, so we're going to back out because we need to go find, we're going to hit the map. Need to find the nearest rest stop, which is going to be literally right down here, which is perfect. And that's good because we're going to go right by that photo point right there, so that's good. Beautiful. Alright, so let's...
Time to hit the road.
I need that rest stop badly. 6:12 in the morning. Then from there we can take another job. We'll wait until like I said, I have to take a dinner break. We'll wait until after that.
Get ready to turn right.
Open says me.
Turn right.
We are at the game calls freezing.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn left.
I know, I'm on my way to one right now, Dan. I know. I'm well aware. Second.
Turn left.
Coming that way. Clutch in. That is my Achilles heel right now, is forgetting to hold the clutch. Really? Maybe stop right before the turn. Just get a turn. B to reset the B button on the wheel to reset the key. Again, it's whatever you set it to. Oh, it's just off the side of the road up here.
Go straight on.
We're in Joplin, Missouri. First Missouri destination. Oh, it's not letting me go in there because. Ah, dang you. Oh, it's not even this button.
Keep right.
I'm at the wrong
And
one.
then
Up
turn
there.
right.
I know.
Turn right.
Instead, you're gonna go here. See that video camera icon over there? Stop in here. Alright, and then we hit button 0 and it plays a little cinematic. We get some shots out of the city that we just discovered. You get some extra XP for discovering these things. We're gonna press the escape key on my keyboard, which is gonna skip it. But at least we activated the Okay. Yeah, that's what he gets. That's what he gets for doing
Go straight on.
that. It's AI love. It's AI love. Sorry, yellow light. Brakes, don't hit that charger. Oh my god. Throw it in neutral, then you can let the clutch go. Might top up the diesel tank before the rest here. Anyway, let's make our way. Making our way downtown. because there's a rest spot at that vehicle. So we'll go
When
there.
possible, make a U-turn.
There's a
Oh,
service
whoops, small
center down
mistake there. I'll find a new route.
Map. Hold on, let me clear that out. And then we will escape. Great, because that's the dealership. Alright, we'll head over here. Alright. Alright, so, we found our spot to rest, which we're going to do in just a moment. What we're going to do is do this, which is going to pause the timer. And we are going to take a quick break here because I have to go get dinner and a couple of and do some things, and then we'll get right back to it. Before we do, as we are taking our break, we are going to do our first pack of Journey together. And since she's on the top of the box, I find it only adequate that we go with I&O first. So we are going to open the pack up. Get these cards out of here. And we'll set that aside over there. There's a code for Pokemon Live, TCG Live. I will be keeping that. And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 from the back. Should be the energy card, or not. Hold on, let me see. Oh, the energy's at the back now, so we'll just. When I open the next one, I'll see what the default is, but I'm gonna say we're gonna do this right up here. I'm gonna say fighting energy. Nope, wrong. That is very wrong. It is in fact a fire energy. We have Furret. I apologize if I'm gonna actually, while we're doing this, I'm going to bring up, give me a second, NVIDIA broadcast, and we're going to turn off the background removal for a short minute while we're doing this. We have Druddigan. We have Druddigan. Oh, God. Okay, so we got Druddigan. We got Cubone. We have Lechonk. Ends Kling Clang. How about that? We got an N card. We have Ends Castle. I believe they do 2 reverses now. We have Sandaconda. There's Sandaconda. We have a reverse Metapod. We have a reverse Wingull. Regular holographic Magmortar, not too shabby. And that is our first pack out of this box. Yeah, they do 2 reverse holos now, as opposed to 1. But yeah, either way, that is our first booster pack. Regular holographic, not necessarily a hit. But yeah, with that being said, just thought I'd do that real quick before going into break to go get some dinner, some food, some sustenance. um, we will be back very shortly after. Um, and we will continue our little trek here in the game. So give me a few minutes. Probably going to be about 30 minutes or so. Um, and yeah, we'll come right back. So BRB. Actually, I'm actually going to full on stop the stream here um, while I'm on break, and then put it right back up. And what I'll do is I'll rename it over on YouTube. I'll rename the VOD Part One, Part Two. So yeah, be right back. We'll be back on Twitch. We'll be back